try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I wanna hear you say, I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am. Inspire destiny, require every dream to believe. Take the chance, lead the dance, and run with what is in your heart. Let the magic start, you're in charge. Yes, you can. What's the plan? Come on, let's do this and do it now. I wanna hear you shout, I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am. You can do it, change and grow. You can have it, don't you know? You can be it, anything, anything you want. I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am independent. I am dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am independent. Watch me dedicated. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Yes, I am. I am in control. I am. Watch me go. Doing it my way, doing it my way. Can you hear me say, yes, I am.
Something out there is calling in the air, in the wind, it's calling you. Yeah, yeah. It's there on the horizon, shining bright, reaching out and breaking through. Yeah. Letting go of everything that's holding you down. Ready to take a chance, lift your feet off the ground. Right in front of you, so many possibilities. Now is your time, there is so much you can achieve. When you dream, dream big. Stepping up will help you make it. Go ahead and take it, just dream, dream big. Trust your intuition, don't limit your ambition, just dream. You can dream, dream big. Open your eyes, created, you will find everything that you need. Yeah, yeah. It will all come to you, you will see. If you believe, you will succeed. Oh, yeah, yeah. Anything is possible, so set your sights high. There's power in the vision. Spread your wings and fly. When you dream, dream big. Stepping up will help you make it. Go ahead and take it, just dream, dream big. Trust your intuition, don't limit your ambition, just dream. Yeah, you can dream, dream big. As high as you can reach, as far as you can go. You are what you dream, never
everybody, and welcome to our live. Today is such a special day here at Stampin' Up! Because it is New Arrivals Day, and we have so many fun things to show you today. So we're going to walk through everything that launched, and we're going to go through and show you all of the stamps, all of the papers, all of the dies, all of the fun things, and also some inspiration and some samples and some projects to inspire you.
Maybe even some like background information about like what they look like and how it's created.
Yes.
But also, this is a long one, right?
This is going to be a long one.
This is a long one. So we want to make sure that you've got something to drink, you're sitting down, you're kind of taking this all in. And if you need to go, it's okay. Come back and watch it again later on. Watch it several times. And we would love to hear what your favorite product is. Like what, or maybe something that you were like, I didn't think about that. I love that one. And share it in the comments.
Yeah, and let us know what you want to use these projects for too. We always feel inspired by the creations and the things that you are thinking of. So we love to see your inspiration and what's inspiring you. Yeah. So
all right.
We forgot to introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah.
My name is Abby. I'm on the social media team here at Stampin' Up!
And I'm Cindy. I'm a senior concept artist.
And let's dive right in.
Yeah.
First of all, we have a brand new catalog that just launched today. So exciting. This is a brand new, I don't know what the word is, format?
It's a brand new format.
Yeah.
So, and it's also thinner. So if you'll notice, it's not as thick as our previous, what we call annual catalogs were like. But this is really exciting because now it's in 3 phases. So we have a May to August. So at the end of August, this kind of goes away, and we get a new catalog at that time. So exciting!
And it is beautiful. Like we'll you'll have to look at it if you have one in your hands. Flip through it. We'd love to know, what pages you're loving and the different things. I'm a junk journaler, and the first time I saw this catalog, I immediately needed a second one so that I could cut it up and put it in my junk journal because it is so beautiful. There's so many beautiful pieces. So.
What I love about it is it's the way that it's organized. And we're going to kind of follow a little bit today on how we go through product and following our catalog.
Yes.
And so that way you can get familiar with how the catalog is now laid out in a very different, unique way.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with first stamps.
Okay.
So we're going to kind of keep on going through into the back, and we have a whole stamps section right here. It starts with stamps, and we're going to be going over this. So if you've got a catalog, we're just going to start on page 44 if you want to follow along with us. All right, so let's start with stamps. Let's go with, let's just start with this one here.
Oh my gosh, this one is so beautiful. Moody Leaves. I love just the contrast between the bold and the white space. It's so pretty.
It's so fun.
Really fun to play with.
It's that botanical kind of feel, but it is a background stamp, so you can use the Stampin' Positioner,
which we'll get to,
or you can use the largest block, the largest F block. So what I love about it, of course, it is the large piece, and you could use it in many different ways, like maybe sections, but also look at this cute sample.
I don't think I would look at this one immediately and realize it used the Moody Leaves stamp, but I love what happened here with, it's a watercolor play.
So the concept artist actually stamped it, and then she spritzed it with water in our Stampin' Spritzers, and actually it made it kind of like diffuse and soften, so it made it look like watercolor paper.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right, let's go to the next one.
All right, we got Crafted with Care. This is such a good one. I mean, I'm always stamping the back of my cards and letting people know that.
Do you do that
it's made with love.
Do you stamp on the back of your cards when you send it away?
Yeah, definitely. So this one is just a great all around for any project that you're working on. It's not limited to only cards, but I love that it has all of these builder words. You got handmade, crafted, inked, and then you can say for you, by whoever, and then there's a little label piece. I'm always a sucker for a label piece of that.
That'd be great also for using for books too.
Oh, absolutely. I may or may not have already used it for that purpose, but it's so cute.
But look how this is a very simple card that can be made with just like the sentiments on the front of it. So it's a multi-purpose type of, but it's also available in German and French. So I really love that this is available. It's also kind of like our kind of angel policy as well. So you want to make sure that you get that. All right, next, let's go with this one.
Oh, this one's beautiful.
This is the Untouched Landscapes.
Yes.
Love this. So it's a kind of a builder element. You would think that it's all one piece, but it's not.
I know, this one's tricky.
This one is kind of deceiving. So I thought, let's get it out and take a look at it.
It's so pretty.
So you can see how there's individual pieces,
Yes.
and you can kind of form your own landscape and how you want it to look.
Yeah.
So you could do a really long landscape like I did here on this card, or you could do something a little bit shorter.
Or you could like put these pieces together in different ways
Yep.
too. Like you used all of them and layered them together, but you could jump around or put different mountain ranges together. So
You could
I love
stamp
the
it
flexibility.
in as well. You don't have to.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of fussy cutting,
Yeah.
but you don't have to do that. You could actually just stamp everything and have
Yeah.
a really clean and simple card.
Yeah, beautiful.
So-
This one I think is so fun for memory keeping too.
Oh yeah, hiking.
Hiking,
for big
yes,
hikers, right?
yes.
So this is a really fun
Yeah.
set. All right, next one. Let's
okay,
go.
this one's one of my favorites. I love this one, carrying animals, because first of all, like, look how cute this lion is.
It's so
Oh my
cute.
gosh,
I
he's
love that.
adorable. And the huge things. I love this sample too. I love these kind of, I call them one and done stamps.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it has an image and a sentiment, and really I just stick that on the middle of a note card and I'm done. And I love that. But this is so cute.
I know. I love the alligator with his little get well.
With a thermometer in his mouth.
water bottle
Yeah.
on his head. So really cute. I love this easy way to add coloring tools.
Yes.
And you can add coloring with these as well. There is another sample, so make sure you check out our website as well that you can see this sample already done in color.
Yeah.
So an opportunity to do something simple or to take it to the next level.
Absolutely. I
All
love the
right.
flexibility.
Oh, we got another background stamp.
Yes. Nature's Frame. This one is also really pretty for coloring, which we have here on the sample. But what I love about this is having this space in the middle for a sentiment.
I know.
It's so fun. So this one, the concept art's popped it up on top, but you could even just stamp directly onto it, or you can pop something up to create dimension. But I love that it has that negative space built right in for you. You don't have to think about it.
It's kind of like a built-in little layer on
Yeah,
this one.
yeah.
But the other thing that's really fun is to maybe just kind of focus on this part of it as
Yeah.
well. So think about like how you can just adjust it and make this like your center in the background. So
Absolutely. Or
Really
vice
fun.
versa, like if you want to adjust
The bottom part.
bottom part too.
Yep.
Multiple uses.
So love
I love
that.
these big stamps because there's so much flexibility with
Yes.
how much you're inking up or where you're inking. Like you can really play with proportions with that.
All right, this one,
You're the best.
so cute. So
Yeah.
of course this is more like, I love this one. You're the best grandparent that ever grandparented.
Yes, I love that.
Being a grandparent, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but that is just the funnest thing. But I also love the typography in this, that you are amazing, sending grand birthday wishes, not just birthday wishes,
Yes.
grand birthday wishes.
Yeah.
And I love this one, perfect right now for all the graduations that are
Yeah.
going on. I'm very proud of you. And this one is like a little shaker,
Little shaker
card.
which is always so
It's
fun.
so cute. So, and then of course this little die here, we're gonna be talking about that in a little bit. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, super cute. Great one to have. Is also available in German and French.
Words, you can never have too many sentiments in
No.
my book.
No.
They always work well. All right, connect it together. This one's a fun, like, paper, what's the word? Paper doll
Yep.
chain.
Yep, paper
type.
doll.
And I love how you can connect them and, like, build your paper chain and your paper dolls together and decorate them with the different things and beautiful typography as well. So, a super fun set for...
Love that.
Lots of
You've
different
got
things.
lots of like we make beautiful
I
music.
love that.
Very
Yeah.
different sentiments. That
Yeah.
it's nice to hear that we're doing some different kind of things. We
Yeah.
are heart strong.
Yes.
I just love that.
And I love the little icons that go along.
Yeah.
It's super
right.
cute.
Keep going.
All
We're getting to
right.
the next one. So another talking about a one and done.
Yeah.
This feels very
This one
one
has my
and
heart.
done. Yeah, this is like a very one and done. It's
Yeah.
a very large focal. It's not a complete what we call a background set, but it's like a
No.
large imagery,
Yes.
focus imagery.
Yeah.
And so this card is actually where you stamp it and then you stamp it again. And you do a little bit of fussy cutting. And I think
Mm-hmm.
with fussy cutting, doing a really simple shape is really easy to do. And it's approachable that you could do
yes.
that very easily. So
Yeah, and I love having the two colors on here too. That's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
and a great
Love
way to,
that.
and there's some other samples too that shows like using this as a background. So make sure
Yeah.
you check that out as well.
yeah, our website's a great resource to be able to see different samples and different ways to use stamp sets.
Duh.
Yeah.
Speaking of duh.
I love this one.
So fun. Like I just like love ya, brah,
Yeah.
bro.
And I
you
like
know.
the font treatment that it looks like it's handwritten and a little
Yes.
bit like rough around the edges.
I love
It's
this.
cute.
How many of you love this set? It just I feel like it's like we haven't had something like this. The very kind of cliche kind of sayings
Yes.
that dude bra. And I just love the pairing of it, that you can mix it with a lot of different things, a lot of different imagery from the catalog as well.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I'll definitely be sending my dad and my brother some cards with those. Maybe my husband.
And this one is another one that is just a very large focal greeting. So it's the Get Well Soon. I love this for that really large, and it's so hard to make get well cards sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So to stamp it, add a few
Yes.
little bits of mix and match to it, a little
Yep.
bit of imagery, and then boom, there's your card and you're done.
And it's beautiful. Like, I love the flourishes and how much space it takes up. Because get well soon, a get well soon card isn't the happiest of occasions all the time.
Right.
So having some beautiful script on there to help, bring it up and elevate it a little bit.
What I love about this one too is if you just want to say get well,
Yeah.
you could kind of mask this off and just say get well.
Yes.
Instead of just get well soon. But also if you notice, these are 3 different colors.
Uh-huh.
There's a little technique on how to do that. So there's a little bit about masking
Yeah.
and then stamping and then masking and stamping again. And what's so great is it's photopolymer.
Yeah.
So you can see
Really
right through
easy.
to place it. So love that.
Sounds like we might need to do a video on that.
Oh, we do. Should we do that? Okay, so let's go to this one.
Sending salutations.
It's-
I love words.
Another really great sentiment only
Yeah.
stamp set that just
Yeah.
kind of will help go with a lot of things. And I love some of these sayings in here. To a marvelous person on their birthday.
Here's to a new chapter.
Yep.
Love that.
And then we're talking a lot about health and healing.
Yeah.
So I love that that part, especially with mental health. And so I
Yes.
think that's really important to get something like this to be able to send something very that someone needs it.
Yeah,
So.
I think these would be great for the inside of the card too.
Exactly.
We hear that a lot of some people don't know what to say, or they would love inside sentiments. And so I think all of these work really well on the inside of your card to take up some space or to make it feel a little bit more finished, or you don't have the whole blank page on the inside.
Yep. All right, this next one. He's a
cutie. Mr. Octopus, thoughtful octopus.
So cute. Love this and the technique that was with this one. They added a little bit of sponging on the one ink color to kind of give him some depth and character.
Yeah.
So I love that part. And then this little spotlight. Do you see that little?
So cute.
So fun. Like it's a little spotlight on him. And
Yeah.
that's just done with some masking and blending brushes. So.
I love it.
Oh, and then there's this background. We need to show them that later.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's a good one.
So this is another one
This
that's
is
also
adorable.
available in German as well. And look at the balloon.
And like all the different things you can stick in his are they tentacles? Is that the
Tentacles,
right word?
yeah.
His arms. You can have him hold all the different things. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
What a cute little guy.
All right, and then we've got Just Peachy.
So fun.
So it's beyond peachy, really,
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
truthful. I mean, you've got an apple.
Uh-huh.
You could turn it into a plum.
Yep.
You could like pear. You could
slice,
do it a little bit differently and maybe
Yeah.
make it a lemon, and then you've
Yeah.
got some slices as well. I really love the fonts in this. This is really kind of fun. You Are Golden.
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of that movie. So
Yeah.
I'm like, aww.
Very
So,
cute.
but yeah, they're really simple and a great way to add some texture by
Yes.
doing a little bit of sponging some ink, additional ink, or what we call was the kissing technique a long time ago.
Yeah.
So that could be fun to do with that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, this one, another staple.
Yeah.
You just
This
have
one
to
is-
have this.
Yeah. This is a good one just to have in your collection
Yeah.
because it has everybody.
Everybody.
that you need to send a card to.
Yeah. Better half.
I
That's
love
great.
that.
I've never seen one that
Yeah,
has that.
yeah.
Grandchild.
Yes.
So cute. So, and of course, we've got the mum and the
Uh-huh.
mom. So
Yep.
I love that. So a
Yep.
great way. This is also available in German, Dutch, and French.
Love it.
So a great one to have in your collection. So make sure that you have that on your wish list because it's one to get.
Yes. A family celebration for sure.
And
All
then
right.
this one, last of our stamps.
Natural artistry.
It's
so some of
really
these are
neat.
a part of our online exclusive. So
Yes.
this is actually from the May online exclusive. I didn't mention that we had them
Oh yeah,
mixed
we do
together.
have kind of mixed together.
So if you're following along in the catalog and you don't see it, that means that it is actually an online exclusive.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Yep. And so this one is more of a distinctive stamp set. So you have ability to add some color into it with some blends. So really fun, unique kind of artistry. I love the bloom that's here as well.
Yes.
And this is also some of that shimmer paper
Oh, it's so
that's going to be
pretty.
coming out as well. So.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go ahead and move right into our catalog again. So we're talking about stamps. We're going to backtrack and we're going to go back to bundles. So bundles are in a complete section. And what I love about our sections now is that if you have a bundle, which has a stamp set, of course, you're also going to find it back here.
Yeah,
in both places.
Yeah.
So that's really nice to see. And you'll get another sample as well to show.
Yeah.
So we're going to start here with our very brand new Impressions dies.
Oh my gosh.
It's so fun, and we are super excited because next week we are actually going to be doing this product live on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So you want to join us. We're going to show you how to use the products. We're going to make a sample together. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to show you a little bit here with this one.
So this is a brand new product that we've never had before, where it's kind of, the way that I've been describing it is it's like a two-step die.
Yeah.
So you have to run it through your machine twice. Again, next week on Wednesday, we're going to walk you through step-by-step how to do that and share some tips and tricks. But if you haven't seen these, oh my gosh, the first time you do it, it's like magic. It's amazing.
And someone said to me once, like, oh, you have to run it through twice? And I'm like, oh, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. You want to do it. So we're gonna.
It's so fun.
It's really fun. So you're actually die cutting it first, and then you're actually doing impressing, and you're like adding the impressions into it, which causes the deep impression of it. So it's really unique, and you can really see it on this sample here. Let's take a look at this one. You can really see the impression of that on there, and then of course. You've got the frame, so it's a bundle. So you've got stamp set, words only, sentiment only, and then you've got these frames. This one is fantastic. It really has that deep, crisp edging and the depth of it. So I really love that one. So
if you notice on this that these three dies look a little bit different on the packaging, so that tells you that these three are impressions dies. If they're dark gray like this, it's just a regular die, so you don't have to do the impressions process. So that's a way to tell the difference between them. Yeah.
So you can look at that. Look at all that detail.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So these are the impressions because it has these open spaces where the paper puffs up through. It's hard to explain. You really have to see it in person.
You have to say like puff. It like puffs.
It puffs. Yeah, you'll have to watch her live next week. Not to be a teaser, but
but it's really neat. And if you did get some, we'd love to hear what you think about them because they were amazing. Yes. So love them. Of course, we have the frames, but then we also have another one that's out in this publication. It's going to be the Opulent Oasis.
Yep. This one's a beautiful, like, hibiscus type flower. I don't know if that's what it actually is. I'm totally making that up, but
we pulled a sample that actually doesn't show it really well. So I don't know if we did that on purpose, but
maybe we're saving our teaser for next week.
That's true. So this is the actual impression. That's the large flower that you're going to impress, and we're going to show how to make a sample with this one. It's really beautiful.
Yeah. So again, on the packaging, you can see that flower has that open white space while these are all dark gray. Yeah. So this is the impressions die. So that's how you can tell the difference.
Yep. So if you're interested in either one of these, use one more thing that you must have with this.
To make it work.
Yep. It's the impressions plate.
Yes. So this is brand new. It is a new plate that is going to be a part of your sandwich. So when you're using your Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, you have this new one. That is the impressions plate. You can see here it tells you about your sandwich, and so we'll walk you through that next week.
Yep.
But it's this black, almost like rubber-like plate.
Like a really heavy silicone.
Silicone, yeah. And you're not going to cut on this. This is to help it do the impressions part. So
this is what makes it puff.
Yes, it has the give so that it can puff up through. So again, we'll show you all of that fun detail next week up close and.
So again, if you get any of these two bundles, you got to get this plate to get it to work.
Yes.
So, all right, let's go on to the next bundle. We're going to move right into regular bundles.
So we got playful packaging. So this one I think is so fun, and you might not know what it is immediately when you look at it. And so. Yeah, so this one, the stamp I think is great. I immediately looked at this for my junk journaling because it has the backgrounds and the cute little symbols. But what's really fun about this is these make bag toppers that go on top of something that we'll show you a little later. Yep. But they're so fun because it like has it's like pre-sized to work, and then you have these decorative pieces that you can add on top to make really easy tree packaging.
So it's kind of like that, the little bag toppers.
Yeah, like that.
The one that
go
you
on
like
top.
used to be able to fold over.
Yes.
So these actually are the two sides that were
Come
There's like
together.
a score
Yeah.
line here that actually folds over. So
Yeah.
but also great for cards.
So cute. I
So
love
these
this.
flowers are
Like,
adorable.
These, oh my gosh. I
And
love
these
that.
stars were used over in one of the other samples that we already showed.
Yeah.
So very versatile,
Super versatile.
iconic shapes.
Yeah. Don't miss this one. Playful packaging.
Okay.
That's a cute one. I feel like that's going to be a staple in my collection too. All right. So we've got Heirloom Boutique. This actually works with, or coordinates with a suite.
Yes.
And it is meant to be a memory keeping set. It's what it was designed for. But I love this card, and I love
So pretty.
just because something was designed for memory keeping doesn't mean you can't also use it for cards.
Correct.
Like things work both ways and
Yeah.
vice versa. So I love showing the versatility of this. And then this is also on shimmer paper, which we will get to.
Whoops, we just dropped that.
An avalanche behind the scenes.
Oh well. I do have to show these dies so you can see how. You can't really see how the large
size.
scale of these are, but look
Yeah.
how large these flowers are. These
They're
are
really
great for a scrapbooking page as well, but
Yeah.
also for a frontal floral for a card.
Like some kind of.
But they're
focal
beautiful.
point.
We're going to
Yeah.
be showing the sample later on when we show that of this bundle being used as
Yeah.
well. So beautiful,
Very
and I
pretty.
love large flower dies.
Great for layering.
Yes. All right.
And this one's also great for coloring too, as the sample shows. So always fun. All right, this next one is garden gatherings. Who is planting their garden right now? I spent last weekend planting my flower garden, and I feel like I need this stamp set just to manifest my flowers to grow. Because my dream is to have bouquets like this in vases all summer long. So
I love that.
yeah, so I love this. I love the cute little vases, and then you can put your blooms and your flowers in it. It's adorable.
See, the best is yet to come.
Yes, so true if you have a garden.
All right, let's go on to the next one.
All right, this one also coordinates with a suite, Extraordinary Life. So when we get to the suites, we can talk about this one a little more too. But this one is so cute. The dies are adorable.
It's
on
very
this one.
eclectic, and I love
Yeah.
even the intricate little pieces. There, you
Yeah.
might miss some of it, so I wanted
Yeah.
to show you some of the dies. But this little frame here, I just I love, and of course this
notebook
notebook paper.
Yep.
You've got a butterfly. There's a lot of
Labels and-
labels and
yeah.
everything, and a little hexagons.
Yeah.
So very eclectic, but also can be like pulled apart and used in other areas as well.
Yeah, and then this one that looks like a file tab or
Yes.
a tab thing is really cute.
Already
to play
put
with.
in there.
Yeah, I love this card too. With the this for my junk journaling is a necessity.
yes.
But I love this on the card too, where it just says noteworthy and it has the lines, and you create your own little notebook paper. I think
love
that's
that.
adorable.
One fine
Super
day,
fun.
top 5.
Yes.
I mean, you could use
Ampersand.
Oh, gosh.
Love. Can never have enough.
This for, yeah.
All right, next we got some cute little animals. So we got
Aw.
Safari Smiles.
Little mamas and babies.
Yes, this one is so sweet for the little ones in your life if you're welcoming somebody, or you want to send a card to a new mom or to your grandkids or anything like that. This one's really cute.
This one's really cute too, with like the family, of 3.
Yes.
So sweet.
Yes.
And also the dies, there's open dies for everything. We have a couple little detail dies, some grass
Yeah.
pieces and things like that you can get as well. So you can see some rock formations, some kind of landscape, a
Yeah.
little bit of clouds to have that funky
build
kind
a
of cloud.
scene.
So you can
This
build a
is
scene.
cute, like on there. Yeah.
Really, really cute.
Adorable. Safari Smiles. I love the name. Perfect. All right, what else do we have here? We have Life in Bloom. So this one also, I think, might coordinate with a suite.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep things straight.
Wait a minute. Yes, it does.
Yes, with the,
I was
yes.
like, this is the scrapbooking
The scrapbooking bundle.
bundle.
Yes.
Well, we're in a scrapbooking because they ask the large fonts, right? But you also can use it for a card as well.
as we have here.
Yep.
So I love the label pieces in this one. And this piece is really fun too. And then if you give me a bow, I will put it on something. So
It's all the trend right now is to have bows
Yes.
and everything. So.
I love it.
And
And,
if-
then this font is really cute too.
Yeah. I love the larger the glimpse of us.
Yeah.
Days well spent. I
Yeah.
love my family.
Yes.
So great way to use. You could use this with that setting of the little animals.
Yes,
of
the Safari
lions.
Smiles.
Yeah. I love mixing and matching products.
Oh, me too.
I
That's
love
my
finding
favorite.
coordination that works
Yeah,
together.
like unexpected combinations.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. So that's the beauty of these products. I almost said projects, but the beauty of your projects with our products is you can mix and match and grab things from your stash and add something new to it to refresh it, or if you're looking for that right perfect sentiment for that special occasion, we got lots of options. Which, speaking of sentiments,
this is a good one to get because it's words and wishes. And while these are like they're kind of a builder, these are like the best.
Like, yes.
It's amazing. So you've got like availability to do double layer of these larger words in dies, and then you can add sentiments underneath it that kind of like a builder element. And also this is available in German and French.
Yeah.
So that's super exciting. But you also have little icons. You've got the birthday. You've got some presents. So a couple of things you can do birthday cards with as well. But these dies are to die for.
They really are. This is such a staple because you have, like Cindy said, you have the die that cuts out the word, and then you have the backing shadow that you can glue it to, so you don't have to glue all the individual pieces directly to your card.
And I can't say this more than anything is if Melody would say, use adhesive sheets on these.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. It makes it so much easier. So much easier.
Instead of trying to keep track of all of
glue.
your little pieces and trying not to create a mess with glue oozing out. Is that just me?
Yeah.
Okay, this one is a fun one too. Balloon festoon.
I think I've used this so much.
Oh my gosh.
So much.
It's so fun.
So
I really got to show you the dies on this one.
The dies really are like you have to see the largest ones. Look how large they are.
I mean, like compared to your hand. It's the size of your hand.
So I think this one actually would fit a 4x6 photo.
Yeah.
I think it's just maybe a little bit wider, but you could use a photo for these. It's the next size down. So super cute. They're so large. Great for scrapbooking as well because you've got this really large balloon. But then you've got the lines. These are actually highlights. You can actually add like the little highlights like that. Yeah. And they're just like some pieces die cuts that you can cut out.
I immediately saw this and thought of doing a banner. Like how cute would that be as like a happy birthday banner to spell somebody's name or congratulations or something. So
and then use the party
alphabet
dies.
That which are already in my craft and ready to go. So.
And this is also available in German as well.
And this
so
shaker.
Cute.
Oh my gosh. Can you get enough? It's
that
so
is adorable.
I love it. I love the like actual string as the string of the balloons too. Very cute.
And you can this is just white, and then you can color them with Stampin' Blends. So
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's just the white, and you can actually color them with Stampin' Blends, so you can get them to match your whatever you're working on,
whatever project you have,
whatever color combination. This is super fun. I think I have played around with this one quite a bit as well, and there's some two-stepping going on. There's a lot of fun elements. Somebody the other day was asking, what is this? It's a lotion bottle.
Like your SPF or your sunscreen.
Yeah, and so there's a little like cap that goes with it. This is actually the handles that you would get with the
floaty.
The life raft.
Yep.
Or floaty.
Yeah.
And then of course these, which looks really funny, but they're the flip-flops. They're the sandals toppers. So you want to put those together. And then this is just like a cup. A cup.
Yeah.
And you got your visor.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
Cute.
Super cute.
Super fun. I wish I was in the pool in the floaty right now.
I know, it's really warm in here. Let's keep going.
All right, this one's cute. Ouch.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's so cute. Sometimes, you just need a Band-Aid to make something better. And what better than a paper Band-Aid on a card? So this sample is adorable, where the concept artist took some, I assume a sponge dauber, and just blended around the edge to make it pop a little bit more and give it some depth.
I really love the Be Brave.
Yes.
I think that's really cute.
It's very cute. And then the flowers that you can add to the Band-Aid to make it like a cute floral pattern. It's adorable.
And you want to see how the size of these are actually
they're quite big.
Yeah, they're really large so that you can see.
So this one's the inside, the small part,
one.
And then there's the bigger ones that coordinate with the stamp.
So fun.
Yeah, super fun.
Cute. All right, 2 more to go in our bundles. And these are going to be focused by using punches.
Punches. How many people are Punch fans?
Woohoo!
I am a Punch fan, and I'm a big fan of this one.
Yes.
Like, this is such a staple as well.
Really great shape. It's just
Yeah.
a rectangle with round edges, so really usable in a lot of things. But we do have a stamp set called Exciting Times. It's available in German and French as well. And you've got like this little pattern. What I think we all have been getting into Mahjong around here.
Have you guys been playing Mahjong? Have you heard of Mahjong?
Yes. Yeah, it's like, it's taking over, I think.
Yeah.
It's trending really, really hard here
Yes.
in Utah.
In Utah, yeah.
So, but this actually looks like soap. One of the tiles, it looks like soap. So you can actually, and actually the shape of tiles looks like this.
Really cute.
So cute. But
Very
I love
fun.
the combination. This actually punches out this image here, and then this punches out this image. So it kind of, you can use it for both. And you can see this sample here was by making 4 of them and then adding the sentiment in the center with one of them. So really cute, very basic. It's got a thank you, a celebrate, a birthday, a really good beginner usable set as well. So something to look at.
Yeah, and I love that you can make a frame. Like you said, it punches out this, so you can have the label piece, but then you have the frame as well, which is really fun to play with. So,
all right.
Great one, exciting times. All right, now we have all aflutter, and who doesn't love butterflies? And this one, you can build an army of butterflies.
Oh, yeah.
3 at a time with your punch. But this one's cute because you have, it's like a 3-step version. And so you can do the different colors however you want and build up your butterflies or mix and match them together depending on how much color you want to add, or color them yourself. That's like the concept artist did. And so cute.
Yeah, you could do like some stamping off and then stamp it in this color. So what I highly recommend is when you do stamp it, start stamping your darker top, and then add your second step here, because then that way you can line it up really easy.
Yeah.
And of course, then the punching is actually reversed, so you can punch it and see where you're going, and then punch it out. So everything is reversed for our punches. Yeah. This is also available in German and French, and so. Yeah, there we go.
Awesome.
All right.
We made it to the end of our bundles.
Oh, wow.
Okay, now we got some fun stuff that's coming up next. So these are what we kind of call standalone products. So they don't fit with the stamps or the dies or the bundles. They're kind of just products that work by themselves, and we feature them in a different way. So this first one is a really fun hybrid embossing folder. So if you've never used a hybrid embossing folder before, how it works is you'll run the embossing folder through just like normal, and it's really fun like this, how we're showing it. But then in your pack, when you get it, you also get dies that work with the embossing folder that cut things out so it cuts and embosses at the same time. I almost showed you the packaging. That's not exciting. So here's the dies that come with this one. We'll pull them out and show you. So you have the words. So what's really cool about this is it's one die piece. So it fits actually like inside of your die folder.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll show it.
So it's one pass rather than multiple passes.
Yeah.
And then it also has some really great words. I think I love this the most sometimes when you use foil.
Oh yeah.
When you use like a foil, and then you can emboss it and then cut it out at the same time.
Yeah.
It's really fun with the foil. It's like faux foiling. And then of course, look at how cute these are. You've got a little house, some windows. You've got this little bit of a the camera.
Yep.
The butterfly, musical notes. So really cute stuff that kind of adds to the whole look of it as well.
Yeah, so here's how the hybrid embossing folder
Let's move
works.
that.
Is the way that I remember it is you do it on the non-logo side. So if the logo side's over here, you could do it this way. Some people like to do it that way.
You can remember,
Yeah, so you can lock it in, and it like you can like feel it when it locks in, and then you put your paper, and then you go like this, and you run it through your machine, or the way that I had it too. So I guess actually this makes sense.
Yeah, so because it locks in.
Yeah. And
I
then
kind of
you go
always
like this, and then run it through your machine, and then it will emboss and die cut at the same time. And then you have all these words individually that are embossed and ready to go.
And I love that these are like really large. These are great for use for scrapbooking as well as card making.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
combination of all of them. I love that this is very large. So really great to use.
Super fun. Don't miss this one. So this is the, what's it called? Story Keeping Hybrid Embossing Folder.
Okay. Could be a doghouse. I just saw that. That's fun.
That's a great idea.
Cute. We do see comments over here on this side. So All right, and then this is brand new to
Oh
Stamp
my
It Up.
gosh, it's so exciting.
So fun. So these are called the, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose, here's my,
We gotta look up the catalog.
gotta look up the catalog. I knew I was gonna forget the name. They're brand new, so
They
these
are 12 by 12. Well, actually, they're bigger than 12 by 12.
Yes.
But the inside, like the actual stencil part, colors a 12 by 12 sheet. So you can stencil and add dimension and color. Do you remember? It was the Thoughtful Octopus sample that we had.
Yep.
It used this one, which looks like water. So it's a really cool texture, but it's not limited to only water. I've seen some people use it like giraffe spots, or, you know, you could do like a turtle, reptile type pattern too. So lots of different possibilities, but it's really fun that they are so big that they work for a full 12 by 12 page for scrapbooking, or if you want to cut it down, you have like a whole background ready to go.
Yeah, so you could cut this into 6 cards.
Yeah,
6 cards
absolutely.
if you wanted to. So this is called the Water and Dotted Lines Decorative Mask.
There we go. So the dotted lines, really cute. So really excited to see what you all make with these. Do you have them? Have you played with them? Are you adding them to your cart? And what do you want to make with those giant stencils and masks? Masks is the term we use.
Mask.
It's a stencil.
Okay, so here's a couple more things that are singular.
Yes.
So again, we were talking back about
The playful packaging.
yeah, that they're the toppers. So we came
Yep.
back out with these flat 4x8 cellophane bags.
Yes.
And so you get 25 of them. So
Awesome.
lots of ability to cut and make toppers and fill with little goodies and give them to as a gifts. And then of course, what's really exciting is that we have a new memories and packaging for the protectors.
Yes.
So we still have the variety pack, which comes with 2 of these,
Uh-huh.
but now we're coming out with a set of these. These are all packaged all together, so
Yeah.
you're going to get quite a few of them in one package, and these are the 6x8 that you can use for the pocket scrapbooking.
Yeah, so fun. I love that size because sometimes 12 by 12 feels
A little bit overwhelming.
intimidating or a little bit like too much space. And so 6x8 is my comfort zone and my happy medium. And we have the 6x8 album that works with them.
Yeah,
So
and I love that size
Yes.
album. Okay, so again,
so exciting.
some tools that have come out. We have the new
Stampin'
Positioner. And so this is now available to everybody, and I absolutely think this is fantastic. It really
Yes.
is very helpful.
Yes.
You can actually lay it down, and then you just kind of press, and you're able to just
Yes.
stamp it, and then, oh, I didn't get it right.
Press
Just
again.
do it again.
Yeah.
So it's really nice,
Yeah.
easy to use, especially for somebody who has maybe some arthritis in
Yeah.
their hands. This is a really great bonus. Also, you get the smaller plate is with it, so you can do a little bit of a smaller positioning as well,
And like stamp it.
and
if you
stamp
want
it
to.
smaller.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people also just like this.
Yeah.
Just to
As a block.
As a block
Yeah.
to stamp. They don't even use the positioner all that much.
I love this. This has been such a game changer because there's springs on the
Mm-hmm.
bottom of here. So when you're lining something up on your paper, you can line it up, see exactly where it is, and then push it down.
Yep.
So you're not like guessing, or sometimes I'll like line my block up and I accidentally drop it and then I'm stuck with wherever I put it. But this takes that away.
Yeah.
So I've been using my Stampin' Positioner even when I don't feel like I'm doing a 2-step, or it might not be a necessarily obvious use case for it. I've been using it just because I feel safer. Like it gives me that extra minute to make sure that things are lined up the way that I want them to be lined up.
And we do have videos available on our YouTube account that
Yes.
you can go and watch to learn more about how to use this product.
Yeah.
All right, and of course with this we also get some grid paper.
Yep, which we're showing on here. And
So-
what I love about the grid paper is there's these little pegs that are on here that have, the grid paper has holes that line and just lay in there so it stays put.
Yeah, and it doesn't move. Or,
Yeah.
And you've got 2 of the magnets. I
Yes.
love these because they're easy to pull up and they don't cling and break with each other.
Yep.
So, great.
The little tabs are great.
And then of course with grid paper, kind of following the same thing, we now have, this is really large.
Oh, so big.
So let's go to the large screen. This is actually our new grid paper. Are you excited?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Since I have the
So-
mask that's right here, we'll just show this for
Yes.
size. This, imagine this is a 12 by 12 paper. It fits on there.
Yes. So you
Yay.
can, this is great also to use for the mask as well.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can kind of tape it down and then do all your coloring here.
And there's still room to spare.
Yes.
Like on the edges. It's
Yep.
not all the way out to the edge.
So it's really much larger. We wanted to make
Yes.
sure we have plenty of room now for scrapbooking, for larger projects. a larger grid sheet. This also comes in the metrics as well.
Yeah.
And Imperial, so on the other side of it. I love this. This is kind of like my doodle pad, like my doodle area.
Yeah.
Ideas,
Write
color
down
combinations,
notes.
and then I start to play
Yeah.
and kind of work with through it. So
Absolutely.
make sure you get this.
Yeah.
It's great
I
for
saw there was a
staple.
comment asking if the grid paper is sticky. It's not. So both the giant grid paper we just showed and the grid paper from the Stampin' Positioner are both paper. So they aren't sticky, but the Stampin' Positioner base is magnetic. So the magnets will stick to it.
All right, let's go on to some ink.
Yeah.
We got some new ink products available. So we have said goodbye to some of our former black inks.
Yes.
And we have a brand new basic black hybrid ink pad.
Yeah.
Okay. I absolutely think this is amazing.
Yeah.
There is some things that you have to work with.
Some
you,
tips.
that you've been able to do with, we've been using the older ones forever and ever, right? So you have to learn how to use this a little correctly. But it is really good, and so you'll need to give this one a try. We also have some new ink spots with some new colors.
New color combos.
So-
Love that.
So this one is called So Bold, and this one is called So Chic.
Oh my gosh, cute.
So tell us a little bit about those.
Yeah, so these are really fun because this one features 2 ink colors. So we have Secret Sea, which is from our 2025 to 2027 in color collection.
Love that.
And Golden Glow, which is part of the 2026 to 2028 collection. So really fun that they're in here. Oh, and Strawberry Slush. My hand is covering that up. So that's also from 2025.
This is a great color combination.
Great color
as well.
combo. I
So fun.
love this. And Old Olive and Pretty Peacock round that out.
Round it
So a really fun, super bright and bold, very aptly named. And then this one we got the So Chic, which features Misty Moonlight, Calypso Coral, Crumb Cake, Bubble Bath, and Lost Lagoon. So like a really good staple, clean, and a little more like soft.
Yes.
And this one's a little more bold.
Bold.
So
We
love
have someone
Stampin' Spots.
asking how you recommend cleaning stamps after using the basic black hybrid ink.
Yes.
yeah.
I did see that question. And so we'll address it right here. Being a concept artist, I will tell you that this does stain.
Yep.
Because it is a hybrid that is for permanent. It does do a little bit of staining, but I wanted to also recommend getting these cleaners. So we do still have that available.
Stampin' Cleaner.
Yes, and it will help reduce
Stampin' Mist or-
not the mist, it's the mist. Well,
Yeah.
where did it go? Right here. The Stampin' Cleaner. So I recommend getting this, and then as soon as you're done using it, you want to immediately clean it off.
Yes.
That would be my one thing. You will still have a little bit of residue on your photo polymer. That is totally normal.
It's not going to hurt it.
It's not going to hurt it. It's
Yeah.
you're still going to be able to use
Yeah.
it. It's just like if you were using a red on photopolymer, it's going to stain it.
Right.
But you'll still be able to use it again and again and again.
Yeah.
So we just recommend that you use the Stampin' Cleaner.
Yeah, so I use it with my chamois.
Chamois.
So I'll spray my stamp and then rub it on my chamois to kind of clean it off and then dry it on a paper towel or something like that. But I actually prefer my stamps stained a little bit because then I can see them.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, so
That's a good point.
If you clean it off right away, it's just like a light ghosting of a stain that's on there. But then I can like see it and easily put it back on my
On the
sheet.
adhesive sheet.
Yeah, my sheet. Yeah, to know where it goes, so I don't lose them like on my table because I'm a very messy crafter. If you have not gathered that from some of my comments that I've made, but I lose things regularly on my craft table. So being able to see them and they're not so clear is actually a huge perk for me.
Yeah.
So lately, what I've actually been doing is when I get a brand new stamp set, I'll immediately ink up all of my stamps and then just stamp it to. I'll just like take it on the sheet like as they are and stamp it onto like a scratch piece of paper or something and then clean it off right away and then they all have an equal stain on them. I call it like my base layer.
Like your
my
seasoning.
Yeah, I'm seasoning it. So yeah. That's what I personally do.
So yes, there are benefits and there are some working points that you have to work with it. But I think overall, I love the color. It is a true black. And it does work with blends and watercoloring. It is a true hybrid.
Yeah.
There are some tips that we do have a video coming up eventually, I think we do.
On YouTube.
Just be showing you how to use the hybrid black ink pad.
Yeah, and there's a comment about how to open it. So the way that I think about it is
Oh yes, should
some
we do
scissors
that?
here.
Let's open that real quick
Yeah,
so I show you.
I think about it like
point.
it's a hinged
Yes.
ink pad. That's the easiest way.
Yeah, somebody would say, oh, you're going to pull it straight up. No, you actually want to hinge it open like that.
So if you like start on just one end and prop
Yeah.
just one end open, that's the key. Don't try to pull the whole thing up. It is like suctioned because we want it to be airtight.
Yep.
So if you pull it straight up, it won't budge. And that's what we want. We don't want it to do that. But if you kind of like pry up just one side.
So you want to kind of like
yeah.
take both
Pretend
of your
there's a hinge.
fingers and then kind of hinge it open like that.
Quick and easy.
Yeah. You want to make sure that that closes really tightly
Yeah.
as well. And I have to say I like to store mine upside down.
Yeah.
Because what happens is it keeps it moist, all the ink on the top of the surface. And so I like to store it just like we do our other ink pads by storing it upside down.
Just slide it into its little spot.
Yep. And then when I get them, I usually date them.
Oh, that's smart.
So then that way I know when I
know.
need to,
Yeah.
when I'm refilling and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So just to know when I used it, when I bought it. So something to do to kind of know
Super
what's available and what's not
Yeah.
used. Okay, so let's move on. We've got so much more.
So much stuff. I hope you guys have a snack, got some water, maybe some tea or some coffee with you because buckle up.
Okay.
We're only like halfway.
So we are going to go into now what we call our standalone paper, designer series paper. And so this is something kind of fun and new for us.
Love this.
This is so fun.
So this is our mix and match line. If you aren't familiar with mix and match, we've come out with a couple versions of them so far, but they usually are these ephemera packs, which are really fun. They are like little punched out, so you can punch it out and then it's ready to go for you.
And they're adhesive back too.
Yeah. And there's lots of different fun designs. Look how cute these
Those
are.
are so
So fun
cute.
for summer and all of the fun adventures that you're going to go on.
There's
So
quite a
this
few
one-
packs.
This one's called Under the Sun. So this one's Under the Sun. And then we have this one here, which is Meant for You. Oh my gosh. The colors on these.
It's so pretty.
The bow, say less. I'm in. This little banner.
The birds, the banner.
Yeah, and I love this frame piece. So cute. And then we also have Here and Now, which are really great words and titles and label pieces. So many fun things.
Great for scrapbooking
Yeah.
or card making
Or
as
cards.
well.
Yeah, like this tag. Oh my gosh.
So cute.
I don't know if you can see the detail on there, but it's like a ledger pad or something like lined paper. It's really cute.
I'm
a
loving
sucker
this
for that.
yellow.
Oh my gosh, the gingham.
The gingham right now, I'm
So
loving
cute.
it.
And then Sincerely Noted. These are more like card making occasions. So happy birthday, you amaze me, hello. All of those really fun things. Super great. I love how quick and easy these are.
That's something that I like too, because sometimes I
Yeah.
don't want to get out my stamp. I just want to
Yeah.
add a sentiment really quick. I'll pull out the mix and match to use for that.
Or if I'm like going to a friend's house and we're crafting, I'll just bring a bunch of mix and match ephemera packs and then we can just grab things and put them together and then we're good to go. And then this one is Classic Labels, which are just really great blank labels. Who doesn't need these?
Love
And they
that.
have this really fun, I think it's pecan pie or crumb cake.
Crumb cake.
No, it's crumb cake as a line on the inside, just to add a little detail.
So some of these are also tags, but
They're
then
punched out,
and
yeah.
they're not adhesive backed. But then
Yeah.
we do have some of them that are adhesive backed as well, so you can add labels and layers.
And you can feel, these feel thicker, so you
Yeah.
know that they're adhesive backed versus this is a little thinner because it
Love
doesn't have
that.
the adhesive layer. So
I would love
Yeah.
to have those because those are great. Like if I have a gift package and
Oh,
I just need to add a
absolutely.
tag real quick.
just grab one of these,
One of
stick
those.
it on it, you're
There it
done.
is.
Yeah.
And then also coordinating with this is the Everyday Essentials Designer Series paper. So it's the same colors. We've got some really eclectic
I love
patterns. We've got these really beautiful colors that
Yeah.
work all well together. Some stripes,
So pretty.
some polka dots, a little bit of some gingham,
Yep.
more polka dots and stripes and flowers. So
I am getting strong junk journaling vibes from this. This was one of the first things I added to my cart, and I may or may not have already done some junk journal spreads with them.
yes. And then
But
this
they're
is
great for traditional scrapbooking too.
So you can kind of see like this sample here kind of shows everything all together.
Yeah.
Definitely for scrapbooking, but really great for card making as well.
Just great patterns all around.
Yes,
Like, they're
everything coordinates very
yes,
well.
Yes.
And so super cute. This one is really adorable using the labels, using the larger, the bow.
Yeah, so these are all the mix and match pieces that we just showed you from the ephemera pack. So
Yep.
how quick and easy does this come together? Just a little bit of die cutting, and then you just glue these on, or they're already adhesive, so they stick right on there, add some twine, you're done.
That makes me feel like anybody could do
Yeah,
scrapbooking.
absolutely.
Like
And this would
really
take,
super easy to
like,
do scrapbooking
15,
as
20
well.
minutes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. That's what I love about our mix and match line, is it makes things feel approachable and achievable when you don't have a lot of time.
All right, we've got the next pack of paper. This is called Paper Medley.
Oh my gosh, this one is fun.
So fun. This has got lots of fun patterns. Again, an eclectic mix, but these are also made with like some kind of our sweets kind of in mind.
Yes.
So a lot
So
of
this-
these patterns go with some of our sweets. They're like additional papers that
Yes.
will work with our sweets as well. But then also they're kind of a standalone by themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. They're great patterns and great colors. But what I love about this is a new product for us. We're calling it mix-in paper. So this is the Paper Medley mix-in paper. Wait, the mouthful. But like Cindy said, the idea is it's extending out those sweet collections, which we will show you in a minute. But if you love a sweet and let's say you're scrapbooking or you're making cards and you're like, oh, I really need more patterns, but I want something that's maybe a little more simple, or I need something to extend out, or if this project, like these patterns just aren't working. This is a great thing to add into the mix, which is exactly what it's meant for.
Yep.
So they're meant to be really basic patterns that you can just use for any purpose.
I find myself grabbing these all the
Yeah.
time. And here's a sample using that with the card. You can
So
see.
cute.
So just taking one of the papers, using that kind of wood grain behind there and using that pattern. And then of course you can see where we're adding a little bit more with the stripe that's in the black and then also the flowers. So
Really cute.
really pretty.
So something special about this mix-in paper is we're actually hosting a craft class all about that Paper Medley mix-in designer series paper.
So excited.
And it's coming up really soon. So on May 21st, we will be going live to do some fun projects using that Paper Medley mix-in paper. We're calling it the Paper Mixer craft class because it's all about mixing paper and all about
Yes.
using DSP and learning different techniques. And so that is available to register now. So
Yep.
if you go to the website and look up Paper Mixer, or there's a section at the top that you can click directly to get into our craft classes or any of our virtual events. We have a large library now at this point of different things that we've done. But this is our brand new class that is coming up really soon.
Yeah, and I'm super excited because I have seen these projects and they're stunning.
They really are.
And as
Yeah.
well as designed very well.
Yeah.
You're going to be amazed at what you can do with designer
Yes.
series paper at the end of this video.
You're gonna
at the
learn
end
a
of
lot.
the class. It's actually being taught by Melody and Karen,
Yes.
our friends, and
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what they share, all the tips and
Yeah.
extra things that they talk about how they do paper crafting as well. I love that with our craft classes, you
Yeah.
get actually professionals telling you how they use paper crafting.
Lots of tips.
Lots of
Tons
tips.
Yeah.
So make sure that you sign up for this. Of course, always, you don't have to actually be there on that day, on the 21st. You can watch it afterwards because it is on a Thursday, so you can watch it that weekend.
Yeah.
But there's also a way for you to get the paper now, get your order in, and then you can join the class. And we have a prep class. We'll tell you how to cut everything. It's
Yeah.
great. It's really
great.
fun.
It's so much fun. So we hope to
Okay.
see you there.
Yes. All right, let's go on to the next paper. Speaking of paper, we got more paper to share.
This one's so fun because it's black and white.
I know.
I am a sucker for black and white.
You know what's so fun about black and white is that you can use your creativity to add color, to add the color that you like, that add the color that you want to express. If you want to do a blue flower, you can do a blue flower.
Yeah.
If you want to do a pink flower, you can do a pink flower. So it gives you lots of options to add color into the black and white.
Yes, absolutely.
We got stripes and you've got polka dots.
You've got all of the patterns that you need, but I love this vase
Yes.
paper, this vase pattern, because like I've seen people fussy cut this out and then you can color in different pieces or see different things, but then just the way that I've been really getting into pattern play and like mixing multiple patterns together, and I feel like black and white is a really safe place to play with that
it.
and to try that because
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about colors clashing or anything like that. So this one's super fun. I love this.
We also have a sample that has that little bit of those flowers poked that you can fussy cut out
And colored.
and colored in with our Stampin' Blends. And you can see how
Beautiful.
another one of our paper packs, the Paper
Yeah.
Medley,
Yes.
was brought back into this and added with it. We've got a little bit of some of the embossing folder that we'll see shortly. So lots of fun, like, mixing of products.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. So let's go on to our fun paper stacks.
Yes, these we come out with every year, and they're really fun because we have all of the colors represented here. And this year they're a little bit different. 'Cause
Yeah.
In the past they've been 6x6 sheets, but now they are 12x12, and look how beautiful these are. So you get if depending on which collection you gravitate towards, you can grab the pack that speaks to you, and then you'll get all of the sheets in that color. If that, I'm not saying, I'm not explaining this very well. But
So let's share some of the patterns in which what they look like.
Yes.
So on this side, you've got stripes and small dots. But when you
Adorable.
turn them over, you're going to get
Bigger.
larger. So great for scrapbooking, great for card making as well, because you can cut it down and have a little bit of a larger variety instead.
Yeah.
But super fun. And of course, we have all of our colors. These are our Brights collection. Here we have our subtles. So you're getting all of those colors from the Subtle family, the Subtle collection, sorry.
Yeah.
But you've got all of those in the same patterns.
So cute.
And then, of course, you have our Regals
Yep.
collection. So a lot of darker royal colors, more vibrant.
Right, yes.
So
More the
really,
jewel tones.
Yep,
Yeah.
more that jewel tones. Really
Yeah.
fun, really bright.
We'd love to know what collection is your favorite.
Oh, I have to tell you, mine is the Brights. That was my very first one that I bought.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I wanted the whole thing, all the paper, all the inks,
Yes.
everything. I had to get the Brights.
I'm more of a Regals person. I like the jewel tones.
Oh, let's do
speak to
this
me.
one last. Let's do this one next. So now we've
Yeah.
got neutrals. So we have all of the packs of the neutral collection. So you've got your mossy, your blues, your espresso, crumb cake, blackberry bliss, all in grays, all that. But then this is really exciting. We have now what we're going to call our basics.
This is new.
Yep. And so this is like the
We got
combination.
basic black. We got basic beige.
Vanilla.
We got vanilla.
We've got basic
Yeah.
beige.
And you
then-
get more of these because there's less colors.
Yes.
Yeah.
So super
like,
fun.
having them in the colors.
This is something different. We've
Yeah.
never had our color packs
I know.
in black and white, so that's exciting.
super fun.
And then of course, if you haven't checked it out, you haven't heard, we've got new in colors. Oh, they are just
beautiful.
beautiful, and they work so well together. I think that's
really
what I like
do.
about
Yes.
them is that they not only like work together,
Yeah.
but they also like,
They play,
They
yeah.
play well, nice together.
Yeah.
So, and they work well within our collection as
Yes.
as well.
Yes,
So you've got
absolutely.
Barely Blush, Crisp Cantaloupe, Golden Glow, Hydrangea Hue,
Yes.
and Peaceful Pine.
Yeah.
One of our populars.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And we'd love to have you guess which one do you think is the most popular in color so far?
Yeah.
Which one do you think it is?
Which one do you think of these would it
Yeah.
would it be? Would it be if you don't know Stampin' Up colors and you're watching, pink, peach, gold. Baby blue?
Yeah.
Or
Blue.
light
You
blue.
can call it blue.
And then
And
a
green.
pretty green.
Yeah.
So we want to hear what you
Yeah.
think about these colors. No paper packs.
Yeah, so there isn't
there-
a DSP pack for the 2025 to 2027 in colors. We
Yep.
decided to focus on the 2026 to 2028 in colors, but then we also added this basics
Yep.
in here too
That's
as well.
one of the reasons why. Good call. Okay, so speaking of in colors, let's take a look at all of the opportunity for coloring that we get with our in colors. So we've got ink pads. Let's take a look
Which-
at them.
If you haven't seen them yet,
So fun. Here they are.
here
Our
they are.
brand new
Magnetic Stampin' Pads.
I was like going, I can't say that all at one time. So they are a little bit different than our normal ink pads.
They are.
And they're magnetic, so you can see that it's
They're
a brand
so
new,
nice.
and they kind of just click
Yeah.
together. And
It's very satisfying.
yes, it is. As well as they stack, they all kind of stay together.
I love that.
And when you open it, you want to make sure that you're opening it and turning it all the way around, so
And
that
then it
will
stays
hold.
together.
I
Yep.
sometimes like to use it like this and leave it all laid out, but it does take up a little bit more room.
Yeah. But if you need like an inkwell, if you're
Yeah.
watercoloring or something.
Yeah,
it's
you could
great for that.
totally just kind of squeeze that just like you did with the other ink
Yeah.
pads and be able to transform
Yeah.
this into a well. So you can do watercoloring or picking up with your blender pen. But then you want to make sure that you're storing these upside down so that the ink maintains through
Yes.
the entire pad.
So if you keep the label up,
Yep.
it will be correct. Like the pad automatically goes upside down.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And these are also new for us as our felt pads.
Yes.
So something very different. We've gone from foam to felt, which is really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
The opportunity to learn about them. We do have a video out that you can
We
watch
do,
about it.
yes.
And learn all about these magnetic pads and how to use them as well. There's some little tricks.
Yeah.
But I've been using them now for quite a while,
Yeah.
and these are great. These are
They
great.
are really great.
Of course, we have cardstock.
Yes.
And two-tone.
Oh, and I love that we showed the multiple colors here.
Yes. I love
So good.
two-tone paper, and if you
Yeah.
are not about two-tone, you get another 52 colors.
Yes.
Because you're getting two-tone, because you've got the
got the
lighter
lighter
version.
side.
And so then
Yeah.
of course we have blends. So
Uh-huh.
all of these come in our blends,
And
but
white and dark.
we also have our
Something
shimmer
new.
brushes. Look at
Oh my goodness.
these.
Okay, I'm so excited. that
Okay,
these are finally out.
You talk all
Get our
about
hands
them.
on it. So these are so fun. If you've ever used Wink of Stella, these are like Wink of Stella with some color added to it. And so they have a brush tip on there, and you can kind of use them like watercoloring type of thing. You can see them on here on the page. We'll kind of like get the shine on there.
got a little
You
bit
can
of
see the
shimmer
Oh my
to
gosh, they're
them.
so pretty. But we wanted to show you how to prime them because they are a little bit different. So you have, when you get a brand new one, it will look just like this. And there's this white spacer that's in there. And so we're going to pull that out, and then you can throw this away. You don't need that anymore. And if you notice, the inkwell is in here, and then in here there's like a little puncture that will puncture it. So that white spacer was preventing it from puncturing. So you're going to screw it on nice and tight. You want to make sure that it's on there, and then you can start priming it. So before you do anything, anytime you pick up a shimmer brush, I want you to remember one thing. You are going to shake it.
Yep.
Because the glitter can kind of settle on there. So you want to make sure it's shooken up really well. That is great English.
Yeah.
But so that the shimmer is equally distributed in there.
It's just like a Wink of Stella.
Yes,
right? When
exactly.
you use
Same
Wink of Stella, you
concept.
do the same thing. You want to
Yeah.
make sure that you're shaking that up so that the shimmer disperses through the liquid.
Yes.
And then so as you shake it up, and then you start.
And then when it's brand new, it's
Yep.
white. So I like to break the tip because it's kind of stiff. And so I break it so that the ink can start flowing.
That's a good point.
And then you're going to just start. There's a little like section right here that says push, and you can see the color is coming down into the brush. So it's as simple as that. You can let gravity kind of help you do it, but then once you get the ink or the color flowing in there, then you're ready to start using your project and creating shimmer. So I saw somebody asked how to store them, preferably on its side, just to help with ink flow so it doesn't leak. But if you absolutely have to store it in a cup, I would do it this way, because
Yeah.
if you do it this way, it might
leak.
pool
Yeah.
and leak. But preferably on its side.
Yeah. And I would definitely, I think that you could put it in our storage, but also, just to have these up all together like this would be fine.
So fun.
But you can
Yeah.
also just lay them down as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, we did miss a little bit more of our ink color. We have our, go ahead, we
We have
our
some ribbon, which is really, it has this like fun border on it, which I think is a nice, fun touch.
And it folds really nicely.
Yeah.
It makes a bow
Yes,
really
it
nicely.
Makes a beautiful bow.
And it's really fun to cut it up and use the threads of it. So really
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
And then we have two embellishments
then
now.
with this really cute butterfly,
Butterfly.
and I love it has a baby butterfly and a little bit of a bigger butterfly. So cute. And then just your standard dot. That's a little bit pearlescent, which is really pretty.
I love that.
So those are beautiful. I saw some guesses on what the top most popular in color is so far, and it looks like we're a little bit mixed. I think I saw a vote for all of the colors, which is not a surprise because they're all so good. But actually, the top selling color right now is hydrangea hue.
Yeah.
So that is the most popular one. So
It's a beautiful blue.
is a beautiful
I love that.
yeah.
The other thing that I love, speaking of shimmer, we forgot.
Oh
we
my
have
gosh,
some
yes.
specialty paper, shimmer in color specialty paper.
Really
Look
pretty.
how pretty that is. That's nice
Oh
little
yes.
shimmer.
Look at that shine.
So gorgeous. I think this one is probably my favorite, are these two right here. They just
Yeah.
add something to them. I just love that.
Absolutely.
So make sure that you have it on your wish list as well.
Yeah.
All
What are
right.
your guys'
Okay.
favorite ink colors?
Our favorite in colors?
Oh.
Oh, I know what Cindy's is. Should we guess each other's? Would that be fun? Do you know what?
I think yours is hydrangea.
Hydrangea
hydrangea
hue?
hue?
I do love hydrangea hue, but I think Barely Blush is actually
the
my
pink, yep.
favorite. Yeah.
Yep. You
But
know what mine is.
Cindy's is Peaceful Pine.
Yeah,
Any
it's-
green.
Any green, but it's also a really good
It is
green.
such a good green.
It's a
I
really
have been
good
using,
green.
I would say my most used in color right now is actually Peaceful Pine. Even though I love hydrangea hue and Barely Blush, I use Peaceful Pine the most. I find myself
Yeah.
grabbing it more often.
I have to say, I used to always go to Old Olive.
Yeah.
Now I go to Peaceful Pine.
That's so true. I didn't realize. Yeah.
I just go to Peaceful Pine.
Yeah.
And you can see that this is where all the
All the
colors are
colors.
all together. I love this coordination. This gives you ideas of where our catalog, our cardstock, our two-tone ink pads, refill, and blends. All your numbers are right here that you need to place on your orders. You can see the new magnetic ink pads are down there with it, new
Yep.
ink colors. And then, of course, we do have our basics on this side.
Yeah.
So we're going to go switch back to the very front of the book. We're going to talk next about our 100% wonderful sweets.
Sweet collection.
Oh, they're so
Yes.
fun and such a really good breadth of offering with
Yes.
all the different styles. So we're going to start with Bloom Boutique, which is also an in color, kind of using all the in colors with some specialty. We have the Waterside Retreat. We have Valley in Bloom. Scenic Coast. This one is a really surprise one. I felt myself loving this one. And then Beautiful Ordinary Life. Velvet Meadow.
Can't wait
till
to
you
talk
see this
about that
paper.
one.
And then the Moonlit Floral.
Yes.
So let's get started.
All right, Bloom Boutique is a fun one. So this features our in colors, and which you just saw how beautiful they
Yes.
are. So we've got some fun samples. Should we start with the paper maybe?
Let's do the paper first.
Okay, so this one is beautiful florals, and then we've got some gold
gorgeous.
shimmer. You got to see the shimmer. 'Cause
Love
I feel
that.
like it's hard to tell because on the Golden Glow, which is so golden, the gold just really pops, and it's such like a bright, fun feature. So these are the backs that we're showing you, and then on the front you have the gold. Really pretty.
I love the tiny little florals that are a part of this. It's really
Yes.
soft and subtle.
Yeah.
But then you can mix it with like the larger pieces from the bundles.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So pretty. So we would love to hear, as we're going through all of the
that's so
sweets,
gorgeous.
let us know which sweet is your favorite, first of all, but then also, you know, what you are imagining making with these.
Someone said that peach is so peachy. It's peachy.
It is very peachy. Crisp
Love
Cantaloupe
that.
is a great name for it.
Yes. And actually, that's a returning color from
It is
several
from a long
years
time
ago.
Yeah. So we got the paper, which is really fun. Let's talk about the bundle.
Okay,
Or two bundles.
So this is two bundle sweets. So we have the gorgeous Boutique Blossoms.
Yes.
And so you've got, it's a two-step stamp
Uh-huh.
as well, and then you've got open dies and dies that will form other more detailed dies. This is machine compatible, and I really think this is exciting because now this comes in German, Dutch, and
And
French.
French.
So that's really
Yeah.
exciting. These dies, let's take a look at these dies. These
They're
scallop
cute.
blooms are really large, and so you want to see like the real true size of them. You can see how large they are. I would say that's probably about 5 inches.
Maybe, yeah. Almost,
Yeah, about almost 4.5, 5
Yeah.
inches wide. So really, really large. Great for scrapbooking as well as card making.
Yeah.
And of course, these sentiments work really well.
Classic.
We've got
Yeah.
sentiments, we've got some larger dies,
Yep.
but then we've got some floral imagery as
Yeah,
well.
Beautiful. And then we have a beautiful card to show you how those came together. I love the detail on these dies, like the cut lines that build this rose or this flower, whatever it is so beautiful. And just, it's those little details, I think, that take a card and really elevate it and make it look like you spent hours and hours upon it when really you're just running a die cut through and you will never know.
Love that. And all the colors all together look
Oh, so
good.
beautiful. And then what's really fun, there is this cute scalloped window box. And look how cute this sample is.
So cute.
So it's so fun. It comes with like a window sheet in it. Like it's already solid. It's not like an open hole. And these will come flat so you can fold them up and then you can decorate it however you like, which I think is adorable.
The dies from this also coordinates with it so
Yes.
that you could do a little bit of a layering like the
Yes.
sample shows.
Yeah, so I love how there's a frame here, and then on the inside, the DSP is cut a little bit smaller. Like the dies fit perfectly when they're nesting, so
Nested.
that you can have the outside frame and then something on the inside, and then this is from the Flora bundle.
Yeah.
So cute.
Of course, with this suite, we have some of the actual embellishments that
Yes.
come with the suite
Yeah.
collection is the butterflies in colors. And did you notice that they have white ones too?
I love that they included that.
I think that's so smart because
Yeah.
I was thinking it was just going to be the in
Yeah.
colors, but I love that you have some white ones as well.
Uh-huh.
They're great for coloring with other blends
Yes.
and making different
Customized.
colors.
Yeah. Or depending on what paper you put on top of it, sometimes it can pick up some of those hues or give an essence of that. So I love using white or clear embellishments for that reason. All right, and then this suite is also special because it has a coordinating scrapbooking workshop kit. And if you are not familiar with our scrapbooking workshop kits, you need to be because they are such a game changer. But I think I did that the wrong way. Not that it matters, but you get all of the instructions and supplies to make 3 2-page layouts. We can't even get them on screen.
Yeah, let's do the 2
one at a
here. And then we'll do this
top.
too.
Look how cute this is.
So pretty.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So
Love all the papers that are being
yes,
used.
you'll learn different techniques, and the instructions will guide you step by step on how to make these spreads so that you can put them in your album. And what I love about it is sometimes when I sit down to scrapbook, you know, I have all of my memories and all of the things I'm thinking about, and I don't have the bandwidth to always think about my spread, my layout, and what things look like. And scrapbooking workshop kits take that guesswork out of it for me. So I can just sit and measure and cut, and I don't have to think about what I'm doing necessarily. And then when I get to the point of actually putting it together and putting my memories on the page, I'm not so fatigued that I don't have the space or the headspace to be able to do it. Sometimes I find myself when I'm scrapbooking, I'll create scrapbook pages and it takes me forever to actually put photos and journaling on the page.
Yeah.
And scrapbooking workshop kits has changed that because I don't have that same mental fatigue and I can actually finish scrapbook pages, which is so satisfying.
Love that.
I love our scrapbooking workshop kits. I'm very passionate about them if you can't already tell.
All right, let's go to the next suite. We're gonna clean this off a little bit.
We ran out of table space, so we are working with what we've got. So this one is our Lily Bloom something.
We were just gonna say that we were missing the names of it, and we did. This is the Valley in Bloom.
So
there we
close.
go.
Like it's lilies of the valley, and it's something about blooming. So this one is really pretty. We got all of the pieces. Let's start with the paper, because that's the star of the show. So pretty. So much detail that are in these pages, like especially on the fronts. I just think, I love those little florals. This one is my favorite, I think. I love
really
the open space in the middle, but it also has like almost like a water paper texture. The paper
print.
smooth,
Yep.
but the print, like what's actually on it, like shows a little bit of texture, which
That's
I
so
think is
cool.
really pretty.
And you've got a really good basic pattern,
yes.
kind of like a tile pattern.
Yeah.
Look at this, how beautiful that is.
So pretty.
Really great for scrapbooking, but I think like for cards,
Yeah.
how gorgeous is that? You could do like a whole set of cards with this.
That's really fun.
And then
I love the watercolor details on these.
Speaks to my heart. I love a good plaid.
Can't have enough of that.
Yep.
Especially in crumb cake.
And then we've got a nice, this is fun to actually die cut some of the leaves and that
Oh,
out
yeah,
of.
absolutely.
Because you've already got it's already colored for you.
Yeah, and this
Good
one's a cute little pattern.
Pattern.
Oh,
Another
cute.
one. And then look how cute these are.
Yeah, really pretty.
All right, so let's go
And then we got
on
our
to...
bundle.
Oh, we forgot this one.
The
Did you know?
specialty.
The specialty.
Yes.
So not only do we have one designer series paper, but we have two.
Yeah. So this one is really special because I feel like it's hard to see because it's white on white, but it has this like embossed detail, or I don't know how to describe it. It almost looks like foiled. But it's really pretty because I love the subtle nature of this, but you can take a blending brush
And color it.
and have some of those details pop a little bit more too.
How fun is that?
Which is really fun. So you've got this beautiful Lily of the Valley pattern that is very reminiscent of the designer series paper, but then also two of these basic patterns. So you have this like cute little leafy piece and then this little hash mark, which is so versatile and really fun. So
Trying to find
I
the name
love
of
that.
it. It's called the Luxe White Specialty Designer Series. So pretty.
Yes, very, very luxe. That's a great name for it.
Okay, and
All right, now we got our bundle. So this is the Lily of the Valley stamp and die set. So you have, of course, the die pieces that will build your Lily of the Valley, and then you have the stamps that go along with it if you want the line work, or some of the sentiments are so great. And I love this one that says, to one of the nicest people I know, because That's so true. I love that. And I love a little thanks. I'm a sucker for like very meta stamps. So like big ones that say, you know, a big thanks or big hello, but like little ones that say a little thanks. I love that.
And look at how cute the little details are
Oh my gosh,
of the flowers and the blooms.
Yeah, and you can really see it in the sample.
Yes, take a look at that.
It is adorable with all of these blooms that were put on there, and I love this like hash piece as well, like the texture that's
texture.
there. And then
Kind of like a lattice work.
Yeah, for sure. And then this is actually the embossing folder, which is the floral spray 3D embossing folder.
Stunning.
It is beautiful, and it's one of our bigger embossing folders. So here is what it looks like when it's embossed.
Look at that size of that.
Yes.
Just
Absolutely.
gorgeous.
And I love the blank like white space that's on there because I think it really makes these pop so much more and be more striking. So
It's so beautiful.
very pretty.
All right.
And then there's of course an embellishment that goes along with it. So these are cute little dots that have like some iridescent flecks in them, I would say, and they're like pearlescent. So.
They're a little higher profile.
They are.
But also they have white, which is
Yes.
great to color with
A
blends.
staple.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right.
And then this one also has a scrapbooking workshop kit. And so if you need to get some scrapbooking done, make sure you grab one of these. So this is so vibrant, and I think it's perfect for spring. I love this one. So this spread features a wedding, which I think is beautiful, with the different layers and the different colors and the embellishments, how it all comes together.
I think this would be great also if like you were doing photos of your garden.
Yeah, yeah.
I always think of like, you know, if you're doing like some photos of your garden and you can kind of post
Actually,
things.
I did it out of order. So pretty.
Lots of photos on these as well,
Yeah.
which is really nice that
Yeah.
you can have more photos. I know that sometimes I have to pick a photo and I have to, you know, okay, I can't use that one,
You have to-
or I don't
yeah.
have this one.
You have to make cuts.
Yeah.
But you can have all the options of the photos. So super pretty.
Okay, and that one.
This one I think features the
Oh yeah, the
mix and match.
match and that. Yep.
Yeah, so this one's really pretty too. So lots of scrapbooking potential and all of the options on there. So
Love this
Love that.
lattice piece that's behind here as
Oh, me
well.
too.
Really, really pretty. A lot of detail. Love the flowers and the very large sentiments. Great way to add journaling to it.
yeah. All right, next week, are you guys still hanging around with us? I know we've been, this is a marathon.
Yeah, it
But we
is.
have so many fun things that we wanted to show you. We didn't want to speed through them. So this one I think is my favorite suite.
Is it?
I love it.
It feels very much like you.
Yes, this is a very me paper. So this is Beautiful Ordinary Life, I believe is
Yes.
the name of it. And I love like the watercolor textures and the fun patterns. But then the backs are all black and white, which is so fun because then you can add your own color or, you know, some of these like bold patterns too. It's nice to have a little bit of a break for your eye. I love this pattern.
That's
I think
really
it's
pretty.
cute. So yeah, these are really fun.
Look at
It's
that.
bright and bold.
The little honeycomb.
The honeycomb is adorable. I
Yes.
love the like variation in here. It's really pretty. So yeah, love this. And then this also, I don't know if you would call this a paper or an embellishment.
It's actually
But
called an embellishment.
It is an embellishment. So we have these laser cut
I believe.
floral pieces that are, they're like not quite as thick as a chipboard, but they're definitely thicker than a normal cardstock. And they come in a sheet and then you can punch them out, but we wanted to show you what they look like. But they're so striking. They
So
are
yeah,
beautiful.
you can see them there and the
Yeah,
accents.
floral
And the-
accents.
and the
is what they're called.
embellishments. So
Floral
there's-
flight accents.
Yeah, and they're black all the way
They
through.
are black.
You can't turn them over and
Yep.
use they're not white. That's black
Yeah.
all the way through.
Yes, absolutely. But you get all of these fun pieces and they're just such like a fun little pop of something to add some dimension or some texture to something. And you don't have to do the die cutting work, which is great. So super fun. Love that. And then we have, of course, the bundle. So this is the Bordered in Beauty bundle. And I added this immediately to my cart because of junk journaling.
Yes.
How many times can I say the word junk journaling in this life?
So you can see all the dyes that you get
Yeah.
with this. A lot of the like
I think
layers
showing
and
the size of these two.
yeah, will help. And then this cute little like tab as well.
Yes, I love that piece.
So cute.
And you can, what I love about it is like you can have any size of paper. So you can have like a super tiny thing. You can have a long one. So sometimes my paper is like shorter than this full piece. So I'll just like run it through my machine wherever I want the tab to go, depending on where I have it oriented or what I'm using it for.
So do you know why I bought this one? Just for this one right here, because I want to organize my paper.
Ooh.
And so I'm gonna use a piece of cardstock. I'm gonna cut it out, and I'm gonna label it,
all the
and
colors.
then I'm gonna place it into my bookshelf with all of my
I
colors.
love that idea.
Isn't that
Maybe
fun?
I should do that too.
So
I have all of
something-
mine like in sleeves standing up, but
Yep.
I don't have them labeled.
Divided.
So,
yeah. So then you can divide them up and like breaking them up. So that's something fun to do if you're an organizer.
Love that.
You want to hit this set.
Yes. And then the stamp set I love because it has these label pieces and then the really fun borders, which just add so much like fun texture and different things to different projects. And I feel like you can use this for so many different things because they're repeatable. So you can make it as long as you want or however long you need it to be. But
And that's what's so great about fluoropolymer too.
yeah,
It's easy to line up.
It's so easy to line up, especially with the new positioner.
Yes.
So thank goodness for that. And then here's a cute little sample, a card that uses it. So you can see the border, which I love the scallop. Here's the borders on a little piece on here. And then these come from the floral accents that we talked about. And it's just so cute.
So cute.
So cute.
Very eclectic.
Yeah.
And these are adorable. And I was thinking that they had colors underneath it. Because, sometimes you can't see all the colors.
Yeah. These are just cute little dots. They're a little flatter than some of the other ones we were looking for. And no, like, pearlescent or anything to them. Just a really cute standard colored dot. So
Colored dots.
really fun to go with the beautiful colored suite. All right. And then
This
no
one
surprise.
has
This one has a scrapbooking workshop kit, and I think this one is my favorite scrapbooking workshop kit. I love the mix of the black and white with the patterns.
Me too.
It's
Me
really,
too.
really cute. So,
little pocket so you can put
yeah, I love the interactive
pieces of
these
it.
scrapbooking workshop kits, and I love that I don't have to figure out how to build this pocket.
Yeah, it already comes
It's already
designed.
Yes, but
Love
these
the
like tabs
butterflies.
are so cute. So again, our scrapbooking workshop kits come with all of the papers and embellishments and things that you need for your spread, and all you need is a trimmer, maybe some scissors and some adhesive and a journaling pen, and then you can put these spreads together, which is amazing. It comes with the instructions on how to do it so that you get 3 two-page spreads for your scrapbook. Scrapbooking has never been easier. I love it. I need that.
All right, we're gonna grab the next. We've got a couple more to do. Let's just look at anybody have any comments. What's your favorite suite? We have a Valley in Bloom. We have someone said they love that embossing folder. I know which one they're talking about. Love it.
With some sanding on top. That is a great idea. I love two-tone.
That's
So if you run your two-tone through an embossing folder and then sand on top of it, you can reveal some of the white core underneath, and it creates this beautiful effect. So you should definitely try that if you haven't yet. All right, this one is a fun one.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
This is
Moonlight floral.
It like has that like kind of summer vibe,
Yes.
that kind of like
Magical,
yeah.
moody.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you've got some really great patterns with one side and some real basic patterns on the other side.
Yes.
So again, the greenery, some really
Love
great.
that.
Love the colors in this too.
Me too.
Of course, it has my
very
favorite.
striking.
Yeah. Look
Yeah.
at this page. That is just gorgeous.
I want to frame this.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
So beautiful. It has a little bit of a berry burst in it, so I love that little bit of color that comes with it. A little pattern. Some more of the green and the two-tone.
Yep.
And then this
Beautiful.
one here with those little
That
white
one's my favorite.
flowers. So pretty.
So pretty.
And
with the
then
ferns.
this one I think I love with that little bit of golden
The
glow
little-
in there.
Yes.
So pretty. And then we've got a little bit of wool wash.
Yeah.
So really, really great
Really
paper.
pretty.
And then we've got the bundle.
Yes, so this is the Fern and Floral bundle. So pretty. It's also mini machine compatible. And this one has really fun texture pieces. This like fern piece is a really fun, even though it's like a focal point, but it works really well as like a really pretty texture. I love the sentiments that are on here. Thankful for you. You make the world a better place. You're an amazing friend. Really, really great to set and just beautiful pieces.
I love the pieces all
Yeah.
together. It's
Yeah.
really beautiful. And these little things, you might be
my
wondering
gosh.
what those are. They actually make those little tiny flowers.
They do.
So are they on that? Yep, they're on that
Yes.
card.
So if you layer them together, you can make these tiny little florals. But I've also seen them used as like bow ties or pasta,
Butterflies.
like there's, there's no limit to creativity. and what
This
you wanna
card
use
is
to it.
absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, it's stunning. And then if you notice in the background, it features this Fern and Flora 3D embossing folder, which looks like this when it's embossed, which is so pretty. And I love how
pretty.
there's like some color that was put on top of the embossing folder to make some of those fern pieces pop.
And
Beautiful.
that's just using ink and a blender pen.
Yeah.
Bunding pen. Blender brush.
Blender, yeah. You could use a blender brush.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, so beautiful. And then we've got, of course, an embellishment. And these are cute because they're almost like glass or
Yeah,
epoxy. They're like
yep.
a little clear. So really fun little embellishment on
Love
there.
those.
So
And the
love
colors
that.
are really great. They're like
Yeah.
old olive, that secret sea, and then kind of a clear kind of white. So that it's like that dew kind of drop
Yes.
kind of look.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I kind of
All right.
have to say, this is one of my favorites in this
Yeah.
catalog. It feels so different, and it just
Yes.
it feels like it's for everybody, and I just love this suite. This was really fun. So these are cut apart.
Yep.
So you can
Love the
actually
watercolor.
cut apart these pieces,
Yeah.
and you can have different scenes.
Yes.
And of course, a really great
love that.
stripe on the back side.
And this is Waterfront Retreat, right?
Waterside
Retreat.
Right. So you've got, of
Yeah.
course, watercolor waves.
Yep.
You've got some fish. So if
Love
you've
that.
got if you like to fish,
Yeah.
this is one you're going to want. Of course, bikes. And then we
Classic.
have some really beautiful birds.
Yeah.
Love this one. You can use this really easily. This is fun. This kind of is very
Oh my gosh,
reminiscent
so
of
fun.
a very famous, popular album, I guess you
Yeah.
could say. But I just love the birds. It gives that like vibrant feel to it and the movement.
I like
of
the
it.
movement, yes. Yeah.
Oh, I got, this
I mean,
is it. This
I
is
need
like, my
like 20
thing.
pages of these.
Yes, I know. And then, of course, we've got a couple of them that are a little bit more for if you want to do some fussy cutting. So
Yeah.
these are a great way to add imagery by fussy cutting all of these these out. We've got this great wood grain.
Yep. Can never have too much of that.
Nope. And then we've got, this was really fun because I
Yeah.
really like the colors of this and how this one has more of that, like a bright
Yes.
kind of color palette, blue cool
Yeah.
color palette. And then you've got these that have that warm color
Yeah.
palette. So you kind
Yeah.
of mix them all together.
Absolutely.
And then on the back side of this one is a great stripe.
So great.
Very coastal feeling.
Yes. Very fresh and
Yep.
relaxing. Like that's where I want to be. So relaxing waterside is our bundle, and it has this really cute Adirondack chair.
Love it.
And these fun pieces, and I love like the coffee cup and the book, like all of the things that you need to relax when you're sitting lakeside.
Of course, we're going to have some sentiments in here that
Yeah.
are Father's Day
Yes.
and Dad.
Yeah.
But then they also, the dies, this was really fun. I didn't think that maybe you didn't see this, but they're actually the chair, the detailed
Yeah.
chair, has two different backs. So you can do an Adirondack chair back, or you can do this more of a typical kind of everyday
Yeah.
beach chair.
Yeah.
So you can kind of do both. And then, of course,
backs.
you've got the open die for
Yes.
this chair.
Yeah.
So great way for to have some
Very
changes.
cute. And then we have, of course, a card that features some of the fussy cut pieces from the designer series paper. And this embellishment, which, oh my goodness, these are so cute. Let me just get this open so we
It's
can
the anchor
actually-
trinkets.
Yeah, and they're so fun because they're like these little charms
Yep.
that you can put on there. And so we tied it on there with some twine and put it on there. But
And you can
really
easily
fun.
use just use your glue
glue.
dots.
Yeah.
Yep, glue
Yeah.
dots would be work perfectly for them.
Yeah, so really, really fun little loose anchor trinkets.
All right.
Awesome.
What are we down to now?
We got 3 more.
Okay, let's see. Great masculine cards or beach cards?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
New favorite suite. Yay! Love the lake life vibe. Me too.
Can't get enough of that.
Oh, someone said their Velvet Meadows their favorite. Well, we'll be getting that
Oh,
soon.
that one's a good one. I love that. You know our products well.
Okay, so this one is called
Scenic Coast.
Scenic Coast. Yes, and it has 2 designer tape papers. We've got a specialty.
Okay, so the specialty on this one has this like iridescent. We might need to go on the side camera.
See.
I'm like, I don't know the best way to show
Oh,
it.
there it
Can
goes. You can see it. Bring it.
The rainbow.
Little, yeah.
There we go.
It has like that iridescent.
So beautiful. My goodness. So let me just do all of the patterns. This is like a mind trick of
These
which
are
way does my hand
Yeah.
go. They're just stunning. You really have to see them in person to appreciate it. But this is another one where I would frame all of the pieces because they are works of art. So the iridescence is kind of in the water to mimic the reflection of the sunrise or the sunset, depending on how you want to view them or the time of day. But they are so pretty, and they're cute little 6x6s. And so the iridescent is on the front, which are all of these. And then the backs are just really pretty washes and different textures and different things. So they pair really, really well together. So I'm so excited to see what you all make with this designer series paper because it is just
Like, I just
stunning.
want to frame. Like,
I mean, I'm going to.
look at just how beautiful those look all
Yeah.
together. So gorgeous.
It's almost like different times of day.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and then
Really,
we've
really
got the
pretty.
specialty paper.
Yes. So this is like a vellum. So it is see-through. So I don't know if you can see. It's not like super see-through, but you can like see my hand shadow through it. But it has like a pearlescent shimmer to it. So these are really, really pretty and would be so great on so many different projects.
Look
This
how
one's stunning.
Look at that. It's like
got
a
a gold.
gold, kind of
Yeah.
a gold quality to it.
Yeah.
So beautiful. That shimmer on there. That's
Love
something
it.
I've never think we've done a shimmer
Yeah, I don't
vellum
know.
before.
Yeah.
So love that.
All right, and then the bundle for this one is Sunset Coast, and so it has these really pretty builder pieces. You can build like your coastal scene, like looking out on the water if you're on the boat, or all of those things. And I love this one.
These dies are just amazing.
The
just
peek
amazing.
throughs
Yes.
and yes,
All the peek throughs,
yes.
this little sun rays,
sunburst,
the
texture.
the texture of the netting.
Yeah.
Like it really adds to everything all together.
Yes, absolutely. And then here's a card that demonstrates that peek through. So you can see that if you cut your card layer and then you run your die through it, you end up with this piece that then you can layer the designer series paper behind to create the scene, which is so beautiful. And I love just the splatter of the texture from the designer series paper. It's really, really cute.
My favorite thing are these embellishments.
Oh my gosh, they're so fun.
I love them. They go with everything. I love this type of sequin too.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a really fun sequence. I feel like on camera it is not doing it justice, but they are bright. And I could really see them pair with a lot of different things and they'd be really, really fun. So they have like an iridescence to them as well. So there's like multiple colors that kind of color flare off of it.
All right. What do we got next?
All right, so this one we have.
I see somebody said, "Oh, the Sunset Coast is my favorite dies." Yep.
Oh, love that. All right, so this one is a really fun one that I feel like you really have to
Let's see.
like see it in person to understand
Yes.
the effect of it.
Like it's very
You got to touch it.
touch it. Yeah,
It's
you
very,
gotta
like,
touch it.
Sensory. So this is the Velvet Meadow, right? Is that the name of it? Like,
Velvet
trying
Meadow
to-
Suite.
We're at the end of this live. We're trying to remember names. But there's little velvet pieces on the designer series paper. So these little tiny flowers are velvety.
You can't really see. It's
They're
really
not
hard to see. But
They're not super raised.
It's the
but-
white. The
yeah.
white part is the what they call like a flocking
Flocked,
look.
Yeah.
So it's raised. And it makes it feel like velvet.
Yes. Yeah, and then this one are these tiny little white flowers here. Oh yeah, the backs.
The
if you
good
wanna show
basics
that.
on the backs.
Really great. This one is so cute.
I know.
I love like this, and then if you cut out a card and then you have all that space. Again, a one and done. You just take a big stamp set, you're done. I
There
love
you
it.
go.
But yeah, again, these
6
are
cards
the
in one time.
yeah, these are the little flocked pieces, which is so fun.
The texture.
Show the back of that one.
Amazing. And of
Great
course, you got a
basic
little
patterns.
bit of. This is cloud cover.
Yes, love cloud cover. And then these it is really hard to see. Really have to see this one in person. But there's tiny little flowers in this white space that are flocked as well.
I love this paper.
It's
this
beautiful.
pattern is beautiful
And
with
I
the
love,
flowers.
like the background of this isn't just plain. It has like hatch marks
Yep.
on it to create like a little bit of texture. So super pretty.
and then a real good basic of the toned.
Yes. And then this one, all of this white.
one. I
is
just want to like touch.
Can you hear the
so
ASMR?
pretty. Yeah. It's so
It's really
like look
pretty.
at that texture. I wish you
Yeah.
could see that. There we go.
There you go.
It's just beautiful. Lots of texture. And then this pattern is one of my favorites as well. I love that beige with tone on the
Yes.
front with the cloud cover.
The cloud cover. Yeah. And then this one, you got the tiny little,
Again,
little felted
Yep.
flocked pieces. So fun. So cute. So many fun colors. And then this one, you got
that's
the
so
leaves
pretty.
that are the flocked. So again, you just need to like pet the paper. So when you make your cards, you're like, this is a, what is it? The sensory, like it's a relaxing experience. So
We had someone just said that they ordered it today.
awesome.
Yay. It's really pretty. And of course it does come with some specialty
Yes.
velveteen paper.
Yeah, so this is all velvet. So this
Yeah.
entire thing is that flocked feel, which is really fun. So you've got these 3 colors, and they're great layering pieces for your projects.
If you've never used a velveteen paper,
Yeah.
this is great to use for detailed dies,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
also to do some embossing on these.
Oh, I've never done that.
Yeah, oh my gosh. This piece right here with
Yeah.
that one pattern, the embossing folder from the Fern and Floral.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got to try it.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
I know what I'm doing after this. All right, and then of course we have a bundle that goes with this. So this is the flowering
cute.
meadow.
I love how dainty these feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. they're-
Very whimsical, kind of like a wildflower
Yeah,
kind of feel.
yeah, absolutely. And then here's the sample, which I love this. It uses the party banner die, which is really cute.
And that's in
And-
that. No, this is cardstock.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
I
cardstock. It
was
could
like
be.
touching it to see if it was
Yeah,
the
it
velvet.
could be the velveteen. Like maybe, that's if you're gonna case this, that would be the next step up. But it's really cute. And then
That's
of
so
course
pretty.
the embellishment is
Oh.
adorable. You have to see these up close because there's like these texture elements on the embellishment
Little bit of
that
detail.
really add the detail. And I love that you have 2 different sizes. So
pretty.
so pretty. All right.
These I'll use a lot of. The flowers are so nice to have an embellishment that has like
Yeah.
flowers.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
All right, so our very last suite is a special suite. So as you know, we aim to have all of our products available everywhere, and some rare occasional instances there are exceptions to that rule, and this suite is one of those exceptions. So this is our Silly Old Bear suite, and it is only available in the United States because of copyright concerns and copyright laws. And we wanted to show it to you because it is so special, and we love some of the elements and the design elements that went into this, but we did want to let you know it is only available in the United States, and we always strive to have all of our products available everywhere.
yeah.
But this one, unfortunately, due to copyright, was out of our hands. So this is Silly Old Bear, and he is definitely a beloved character that you probably recognize. So the designer series paper is so sweet. And I love like the back sides. They have these really sweet patterns.
Oh goodness.
And look at these cutout scenes. Oh my goodness. And the little silhouettes of the characters. And then these actually coordinate with the dies. So you can cut out these little scenes.
I love the dies.
They're really, really
Oh,
sweet.
sweet.
And this little,
Yep. A little bit like a toile kind of pattern.
And then this is my favorite, the
Oh, it's
100
so
acre wood
cute.
map. It's really, really sweet.
I love the watercolor feel
Yeah.
to this as well.
It's like very vintage,
Yes.
and worn in. Yes, a beloved story
Yep.
for sure. And then we have 2 bundles that go with this suite. So we have the Sweet Words and Labels, which feature some of our favorite words from our favorite bear. And then this one.
Oh, you have to open those. Those are amazing.
Yeah, these have really fun labels that, like I mentioned, coordinate so like you can cut out those pieces. But look at all these different sizes and shapes that you get, and then the leaves.
A lot of these are like builder ones, so you
Yeah.
can get some color underneath, a little bit of peek
layer 'em.
throughs,
Yeah.
and you can layer them really nicely.
You can create a frame if you use 2 of them to cut something out.
Yep.
Really, really nice. So this is the Sweet Words and Labels. And then, excuse me, we have Sweet Old Friends.
All the characters.
Yes, all the characters, which is really fun. And you've got the bumblebees, of course, and you've got Pooh and the little honey pots and all of the things that you need to make a scene with Silly Old Bear. And then, of course, we have some samples with this one, which is so sweet. I love the, I think this is Winkastella that's on here to create the shimmer. It's really, really pretty on the acorn. I would have never thought to add shimmer to an acorn, but it is
Such
a beautiful,
so cute
yes.
scenes.
yeah.
I
And
love
then-
this.
Of course, there's an embossing folder. So this is the 100 Acre Wood 3D embossing folder, and it's like a map of the 100 Acre Wood, which how fun is that? And here's what it looks like. So you can see like the stream and the little trees and all of that. So yeah, beautiful. sweet and so many
So
fun many
things.
fun things.
We did forget one thing. We want to make sure that we
Oh my gosh.
mentioned.
How did we forget
I
this?
don't know. I think it might have
Yeah, it
kind
might
of
have-
fallen to the side. There's so
Yes.
much product up here.
So many things. Are you guys still with us? Is anybody still watching?
I think we do. We have maybe
Yeah.
a few, but if
Yeah.
you're still watching, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And if you just joined us, wow, you missed a lot. So go
Gotta
back,
go back.
and watch it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Okay, the last thing we have is our new white gel pen.
Yes.
So I was in the inks pile and I've totally missed it, but we want to make sure that we talk about this. Is actually you get 2 of them in a pack together. And there's some tips and tricks on how to
Yeah.
use this, right?
Yeah.
And so easily adding a little bit of like some details, stitching details.
Yeah, I'm like, do you want to do
You
it
can,
on some black, maybe?
Let's see if we can do that. So let's see. And if you just kind of get it started
Yeah.
and go slowly and don't press hard.
It's very juicy.
Yeah.
Like I've used a lot of white gel pens in my time, and this one's
So
a great one.
fun.
But the trick is to go slow and to kind of be at a little bit of an angle so that the ball is able to roll. So it is like a ballpoint tip, and so you need to allow that ball to roll. And if at any point you go a little fast or it skips, just go back over it and you can fill in that line. But it is so great for detail. That's how I've been using it a lot, is adding detail on top of things or
I
a little bit
love
of pop.
the stitching.
Yes.
That's my favorite thing to add with it.
Yeah.
Is to add that little bit of stitching. So,
Yes.
so fun.
Really,
So
really
these come in
fun.
a 2-pack. You don't just get one, you get actually 2.
Which is great for me who always loses something on my craft desk. So I have a backup built in.
Awesome. Okay,
All right.
well, that
I
is
think we did it.
We
I
did
don't
it.
see anything else lying around, but if we did forget something, it was not intentional. So thank you so much for joining us and for sticking around. And we hope you saw something new that caught your eye. Maybe you were adding things to your wish list or adding them to your cart, but we would love to hear what you were loving, what surprised you, what caught your eye. If you've been crafting already with some of these products, let us know what you've been making. And as always, we love seeing your projects and seeing what you're making. So like Cindy mentioned, we're going to be going live again next week. We're actually going live tomorrow on Wednesday. So if you're catching this today on Tuesday, catch us tomorrow. We'll be talking more about ink colors and more about that. So we'll see you at our next live. In the meantime, happy crafting.
Bye.